Pastor charged after man drowned during baptism, from a BBC News article online. A pastor has been charged with gross negligence, manslaughter after a man died during a baptism ceremony in Birmingham. Robert Smith, 61, from Brixton, London, died from drowning at an address in Slade Road, Errington on 8 October 2023. Sharon Bardi, 48, was charged with one count of gross negligence, manslaughter in relation to her role as a pastor during the baptism, the Crown Prosecution Service said. Bardi of Errington will appear at Birmingham Magistrates Court on 14 May. The previously reported that the man was taking part in the ceremony carried out by Life Changing Ministries in a small pool in the property's garden. The baptism event was streamed live on the church's Facebook page, but the stream was cut during the event and the video later removed. Smith had reportedly travelled to Birmingham to be baptized, according to a Facebook post at the time of his death, which said he had been a member of the church for 4 years. Malcolm McHaffey, head of the CPS Special Crime Division, said they had worked closely with the West Midlands Police as they carried out an investigation. We remind all concerned that criminal proceedings against this defendant are active and that she had the right to a fair trial. It is vital that there should be no reporting, commentary, or sharing of information online which could in any way prejudice these proceedings. That was the article from BBC News article online. One thing that I would like to note is that it says that this baptism was carried out in a pool, in the property's garden, in a small pool in the property's garden, which for me and for many people, I will probably agree with me. People would be perplexed and surprised, and maybe perhaps even shocked that in a small pool in someone's garden, somebody could drown. So of course, people would say it should be investigated, and was there any other things involved, and was the man vulnerable, and other things. Maybe if he was in a sea or a lake or something like that, could be more understandable. Also, maybe now is the appropriate time to make sure those who carry out baptism not only certified by the church in terms of your qualifications, whatever else, in terms of religion, but they should be certified by the government or other external bodies to ensure that you can safely carry out baptism. But then also, if anything goes wrong, you are also able to give first aid and do any other things to try and save a life, or help with injuries or things like this, to prevent something like this from happening again in the future. So hopefully there will be an investigation to find out what happened, but also hopefully this can be an opportunity to take a lesson from this in for future baptism. There should be more training and things like this in place by those who carry out baptisms, not just in terms of religion, but in terms of health and safety, to ensure things like this don't happen in the future.